What's up, gamers? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over all the callouts on Kafe in Rainbow Six Siege. Before we go any further, the links to my Twitch and Twitter are in the description below, so make sure you go check those out. So basically, today, we're just going to be walking through the map of Kafe, and I'm just going to be naming all of the areas, everything pretty much I see. So we're going to be starting on the top floor, so let's begin. So this room is called Heaven. You can be more descriptive. You can say near the table, near the vase, near the window. Pretty much, I'm just going to be giving more like the general callouts, and you can specify as much as you want when you are calling out. But this little room through this door over here is Heaven. This spot is called Shiko. C1, C2, C3. There's the hatch. This is where the rotate will usually be. This is called either stacks or pallets or slabs, anything like that. This is White Stairs Hall, or maybe you can call this long and this short, because like maybe a longer hallway, short hallway. These are White Stairs. This is Bathroom. This is Pixel. This is Couches. Stage, or this whole room is either called Piano or Christmas. This is Ticket. This little bar right here is called Ticket. This is Cigar Shop or Shop. This could also be called Cigar Lounge or just Lounge. This is the Case. This is the Closet. This is New Hatch. This is New Balk. This is Red Hatch. These are Red Stairs. Mining Hall. Mining. You could call this pretty much, I don't know what you would want to call this. Like the, I don't even know what this is, to be honest. You could call it Machine. I don't know. This is Train. This is Red Train. Green Train. Fireplace. Dining. 90. Reading, you can like reading bookcase, reading couch, reading bookcase, reading couch. This is laundry through that wall. These are pillars. You could call that pillars door. But yeah, these are the pillars. I don't know what you would want to call this. You could call it like under New Hatch balcony. I'm not sure. These are either gold stairs because they're gold or brown stairs because they're brown. This is restaurant. This is VIP. This is G Hall. Or White Hall, first floor, whatever. You can pretty much call, you can customize these calls like I said. This is whiskey or bar. This is like the main entrance or reception. This is coat check. This is Red Hall again. This is small bakery or dream. This is bakery. This is bakery case. This is prep. This is like, I call this rice bags, even though these are flour. I call these rice bags. This is C1 or C2 or like counter 1, counter 2, cooking 1, cooking 2, pretty much anything like that. Then this is called sinks because it's a sink. This is called freezer because it's the freezer. I call this bunker because it's really safe. This is indestructible above you. This kind of whole area is, so it's pretty safe. It's like a bunker. And you can call this like Bosco, something like that. But that's pretty much all it is for the callouts on this map. I feel like just in general, going over callouts, the best way to learn them is either watching a guide like this, or just as you play, if somebody says, oh, one's Heaven, and you don't know what that is, then make sure you ask them, whether it be a teammate or anything like that. For example, I didn't know what this area was called right here, this little hallway, kind of like as you come from here to peek this hatch. I was watching a streamer, his name's Garfield is Doc, great streamer, highly recommend him. But he called this Ninja, and I was like, what's Ninja? And he's like, oh, it's this spot right here, right next to the default plant, because usually if the site is upstairs, the attackers will either try and plant here, which is the default plant, or maybe here, which is near the cart, or here near the trash bags. But what I like about this game, and just games in general, when they are discussing callouts, there's very distinct factors, right? So you wouldn't want to just call that bar, because if that's a bar, well then this is a bar, this is a bar, these three are all bars, even that could be a bar. So that's why you want to call this like C1 or C2, C1, 2, 3, I don't know, it's up to you really. I call this default just because that's where the default plant is. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is. This is like, okay, this is freezer, this is deep freezer. It is kind of, I probably missed some stuff just because lots of the time, like I'm just trying to call the general rule of the general rooms, not necessarily every single square inch. And some people might have more special callouts, like that's the clock. So you can get as detailed as you want, right? For example, if you just say piano, they can be anywhere in this entire room. If you say piano pixel, now you know if you're going in as an attacker or defender, okay, they're in this general area. If you say piano couches, they're over here. If you say piano ticket, they're over here. Or if they're on stage or the clock, whatever it may be, you can get a lot more detailed with your callouts. Lots of the callouts don't have too much thought to them, in my opinion, which makes them pretty easy to learn. Or if you don't know what a callout is, you can kind of just guess, right? Because if you look into this room, and let's say you die to somebody near the piano, you can just say, oh, he's near the piano. It's not like, oh, he's hypotenuse or some crazy call out like that is really special. Sometimes there will be call outs like on the bottom right hand side of the map near your ammo count. There is a name for pretty much every spot. For example, this is called cocktail lounge entrance. Nobody calls it that. Nobody says, oh, he's CLE, cocktail lounge entrance. Probably cocktail double door or near the freezer rotate or near stacks, right? So those are three areas, three distinct features of this area. You could even call it tarp because there's this tarp right here. Or I think some people call this construction as well. Lots of the time you will find that different people do give different callouts for different spots on the map. So for example, like I just said, this can be called slat or pallets or wood. This can be called tarp or freezer rotate or construction or cocktail double door. So somebody might call something out 4 different ways, but mean the same thing every time. And if you're able to learn what all those possible callouts are, it just expands how well you can play this game, right? Because if somebody says, oh, somebody's construction, and you have no idea what that is, you're like, oh no, that's slats. You're wrong. It's not construction. That's your fault. Rather, if you just learn every single name for where a callout is, then you have a higher chance of actually winning that. Because if somebody says construction, and you're like, all right, that's slats. Like, tarp means slats to me. Construction means slats to me. It's basically just like what it means to you, and then something else might mean something different to them. For example, small bakery on first floor is named on one of the teams I was on. We called that Dream because this one pro player named Dream I didn't see that particular clip, but apparently he made a really good play in small bakery, so now we just call it Dream. So it's pretty much just also your teams or who you play with can have specific callouts for specific areas. So it just comes to learning that. But that's pretty much all I have for the callouts on Kafe. If you think I missed anything, I missed something right here. This is called Harry Potter. But if you think I missed anything or have any questions, I do understand this map pretty well. So, or just all the maps in general. So if you just say like, oh, down the hallway to the like door on the right with these items in it, what would you call that? I could probably answer it if you have any questions in the comments below. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, remember to like and subscribe. I stream pretty much every day, link in the description below. Thank you for watching and peace out, gamers.